Imagine a world just like ours, but with one profound difference. All the people have vanished. The hum of traffic stops. Cafes fall silent. City lights blink out, never to return. Our skyscrapers, bridges and homes stand empty, waiting. At first the change is subtle, a profound quiet, broken only by the wind weaving through empty streets. The world we built to keep nature out suddenly has no one left to guard its gates. In this silence, a new story begins, not of an ending but of nature's quiet, relentless return. Tiny seeds carried by wind or birds find purchase in cracks of pavement. Mosses and lichens paint gray stone walls green and gold, softening hard edges. Weeds push through manicured lawns, their roots breaking apart our order. The world we controlled begins to fray as wild threads of nature weave back into the fabric of our abandoned world. Without electricity, pumps fall silent. Water seeps into foundations, undermining what we thought was permanent. Metal rusts, wood rots, and the elements gently unmake what we left behind. Animals grow bolder, a fox on Fifth Avenue, deer in suburban parks. Cities become playgrounds for the animal kingdom. The world is becoming wild again, shaped by the ghosts of our presence. We don't have to imagine this process. There are places where it's already begun. The Chernobyl exclusion zone in Ukraine, abandoned after the 1986 nuclear disaster, is one such place. People left everything behind expecting to return in days. They never did. Pripyat is now a ghost town, but it teems with life. Trees grow through apartment floors, branches reach out of broken windows, and the central square is a dense forest. The iconic Ferris wheel stands rusting, draped in vines. Wildlife has flourished. Wolves, bears, bison, and the rare Przewalski's horse roam freely. For these creatures, radiation is less a threat than humans ever were. The zone has become one of Europe's largest wildlife sanctuaries, a testament to nature's resilience. Nature doesn't erase what we built, it incorporates it. Concrete becomes cliffs for birds, empty buildings become vertical forests. The disaster was a tragedy, but what followed is a story of unexpected rebirth. Chernobyl reminds us, the world carries on without us. When a building is abandoned, it transforms. It becomes a new ecosystem. Lichens and mosses are the first colonists clinging to stone and concrete, creating the first thin layer of soil. This paves the way for grasses and dandelions whose roots widen cracks and build up more soil. Shrubs and small trees follow, their roots breaking apart pavement and weakening foundations. The ruin becomes a living habitat. Insects arrive, followed by spiders and beetles, then birds nesting in sheltered ledges. Small mammals find hiding places, safe from predators. The ruin is now a bustling community, every crumbling wall playing a part. Larger animals arrive, a fox in a basement, an owl in the rafters. The transformation is complete, a thriving, self-sustaining ecosystem. Nature abhors a vacuum. Wherever there's space, life finds a way. Decay is just another word for growth. The ancient temples of Angkor Wat in Cambodia show the long-term dance between human creation and nature's reclamation. Once the heart of a mighty empire, Angkor was abandoned and swallowed by jungle. The jungle didn't destroy Angkor, it embraced it. Enormous trees grew over and through the temple walls, their roots cascading over stone. In places, it's impossible to tell where temple ends and tree begins. Roots sometimes pry stones apart, but elsewhere they hold crumbling walls together. This balance between destruction and preservation is a powerful metaphor. Nature's reclamation is not erasure, but integration, old forms given new life. Visiting Angkor is like stepping into a dream where human ambition and wild nature find equilibrium. The carved faces of gods peer from tangled vines, unchanged by the jungle's embrace. Angkor Wat is not just a ruin, it's a collaboration across time. We build with urgency and force. Skyscrapers in months, highways in years. Our strength is loud and dramatic, monuments to our belief in taming the wild. Nature works differently. Quiet, relentless, patient. A root splits rock, a drip of water carves canyons, microbes turn concrete to soil. Nature's progress is slow, almost invisible, until a tree grows from a rooftop. Our structures, for all their strength, are fragile and need constant maintenance. Without us, decay sets in quickly. Buildings crumble, bridges rust. Nature's creations are self-sustaining. A forest needs no maintenance, recycling its own waste and renewing itself. The strength of nature is in the resilience of the system, not any single organism. Our proudest buildings will fall, but the forest that follows will endure for millions of years. Nature's quiet patience always outlasts our loud ambition. In the end, it's not our monuments that last, but the living legacy of nature. The wild always returns. Walking through ruins, ancient or modern, we hear whispers, a lesson in humility. These places remind us our presence is not guaranteed, our dominance an illusion. When our control is gone, the world doesn't end, it adapts and continues. Nature doesn't need us, but we need nature for air, water and food. Our cities are fortresses against the wild, but we've cut ourselves off from our own survival. A forest reclaiming a city is not a threat, but a reminder of life's force. The ruins teach us, nothing we build is truly permanent. Steel rusts, concrete cracks, towers fall. True permanence is in the cycle of life. The legacy of a forest endures longer than any skyscraper. The ruins challenge us to see ourselves as custodians, not masters. We can leave behind ruins, or we can learn to build in balance with nature. The lessons of overgrown ruins can inspire a better future, one where cities work with nature, not against it. Green architecture and sustainable planning imagine cities as living ecosystems. Picture buildings with green roofs and living walls, cleaning air and providing habitats. This is happening now in cities worldwide. Urban forests, restored rivers, and green corridors can make cities resilient and beautiful. These spaces manage stormwater, reduce heat, and improve well-being. We must see cities as ecosystems, not as opposites to the wild. By learning from nature's cycles, we can design efficient, harmonious cities. The reclamation of our world by nature is a story of healing and renewal. Ruins are not just decay. They're stories of life's persistence and a blueprint for hope. By building cities that welcome nature, we create thriving habitats for all. Our legacy can be one of harmony, not just magnificent ruins.